Hello everyone, welcome back. In this video I'll be opening door number 24, which is the final door of this year's LEGO Marvel Avengers Advent Calendar, which is LEGO set 76267. But before we do that, I would like to thank Chris Walcott for your kind comments about the Iron Reindeer. I do. So I do actually agree with you on it. So not much more to say on that. But this is the front of the box, this is the back of the box, and this is the drop down part here. Like I say, if you would like a comment, if you'd like a shout out on the video, just do feel free to leave a kind or constructive comment on the on one of my videos, and I will endeavour to, and I'll give you a shout out. So we'll do a quick recap now. I'll do a quick review as well while we go through, because this is the final video. As you see, we have an Iron Man figure. It's really nice, really looks good. Does everything it needs to do. Looks like Iron Man. It's got a flip up helmet here, which is cool. He's got the Tony Stark face and the Iron Man face. Overall, it's really good. Do quite like that. Quite a nice little figure. Maybe a Santa one next year. Door number 2 is the Christmas Quinjet. This is the best vehicle mini build I've seen, apart from the Mandalorian ship in the Star Wars one this year. So this is a nice little, it looks like a Quinjet, and it's in Christmas colours. It's got a bit of gold tips on the wings. It's a Christmas Quinjet. You can't go wrong with it, unless you're a complete Grinch. You probably that's probably the reason you wouldn't like it. Got door number 3, which is Spider-Man in his Christmas jumper, or ugly jumper Spider-Man as he's been called. So you have got the Spider-Man logo on the front, the Spider-Man written on the back. So you've got a Spider-Man jumper body, a Spider-Man head, some dark blue legs, and some bits of sticking accessories in. Door number 4 is the obligatory Spider-Man accessories, which are all in here. I'll show you these a bit all close up. I did give you one, so I tend not to open these up, but you've got lots of bits. You've got handcuffs, you've got 4 webs, you've got some some ones that stick out there. So you've got enough bits to actually make some cool Spider-Man stuff to go on. Some Spider-Man handcuffs as well. So that's quite a cool little thing to have. Then we seem to have something seems to have escaped here. Oh, it's a Spider-Man. It's one of Spider-Man's spare hand things. So stick that on there. Stick that back in there. So there we go. We got all those there. So door number 5 is the Iron Snowman. This is quite cool. They have done this before, but it is quite a cool little thing to have though, right? An Iron Snowman, because Iron Man's a snowman. It does look quite cool. Got an arc reactor on it, and it'd be really cool to build an army of these. But you could do that without buying loads of advent calendars as well, because the top hat piece you probably buy, if you bought it from Lego or Bricklink, it probably wouldn't cost you that much to do really though. So overall, it's quite a nice little build that. Very Christmassy. Door number 6, which is down here, is the present wrapping station. This is a repeat from the last Avengers Advent Calendar they did. So it does look good for what it is. You've got lots of all the accessories on it. You've got like a rolled wrapping paper on it. You can't really complain about that. It's quite nice. Door number 7. If I can find door number 7, down here is Natasha Romanoff, aka the Black Widow. She's quite a nice little figure. She's got her logo on the front, the Avengers logo on the back. Quite a cool little figure, really, and nice hairpiece. So it's a Christmas Black Widow Christmas jumper, nice hairpiece and 2 batons. That's quite cool. Quite sure my daughter would like that hairpiece. That's a nice little figure. So door number 8. Is the Iron Reindeer. It's a really cool Christmassy piece. think they could probably incorporate that into maybe do a clear blue one next year for the Harry Potter one. That would be quite cool, I think. Obviously not an Iron Man reindeer, but that way they can make, if they can make all those pieces in clear blue, you can make out one of that clear reindeer they have in the Harry Potter thing. And then you've got a couple of trees here made of Spider-Man webbing, so that is quite cool. Door number 9, Captain America, but he's not in there for some reason. He's obviously got something else to do at the moment, so we'll find him in a minute. Door number 10 is Captain America with his jetpack. As I said, we'll try and pull his head off a minute. So this is the jetpack itself. It's like a back bit on here. With a couple of, with some bits built on the back there. So, and it goes on the captain, it goes on the body like so. If you see it from the side, it's like that. It's quite good actually. Hopefully they can incorporate this into other sets, so this will be quite good. Once you put the headpiece on and you've got that one, Captain America's got his jetpack. That is a really cool little figure to have, really. Captain America with a jetpack becomes quite handy. So that's door number, now we go for door number 11, which is the fireplace with Mjolnir, which is quite a cool little build, really. I think they've done a fireplace before as well, if memory serves me right. So they have recycled that figure, but they have gone quite heavy on the figures this year. So I think we can sort of let that slide. So door number 12 is the workstation. They did something like this before as well. So with a gold crowbar, which could belong to Wrecker from the Wrecking Crew, and a toolbox, and a little table as well. It's quite nice. Door number 13, which is up here, is Hawkeye from the Wakandan Royal Guard. This is from the War on the Water set, which is the Wakandan submarine versus the Atlantans. So nice little figure to get, especially if you haven't got 80 quid or time, money or space for a big Lego set. It's a nice way of getting this figure without buying customs. So door number 14 is the Christmas presents. So we have, I will show you very quickly, we have a little bunny rabbit, a ice hockey goal, which is a windscreen for a small car windscreen. We have a present, which I've modded out a little bit for size and stuff like that. As you see, it's got a hook on there. And we have a couple of hockey pucks, which are these round, black round flat studs. And a hockey stick, which Hawkeye can use to play ice hockey with. So stick that all in there for the time being. You see, these are quite nice, and plus in the last Avengers advent calendar they did about three or four doors, 2 or 3 doors worth of just boxes and presents and stuff like that done in different colours for certain Avengers. So it's quite an improvement overall. So next we go for door number 15 is the arc reactor. This is a nice little sci-fi bit. It could be incorporated into the Star Wars or the Doctor Who or anything that's sciencey. You could put it on there, and then you've got some bits there you can attach the various accessories onto there as well. So an arc reactor is quite a cool thing to have, really. So door number 16 is Loki's throne. This is a cool little mini build, but it's missing one thing, which is unfortunate. So, unless of course he's been turned into a throne, which he could be. He could have upset someone and been turned into a throne. But it does look quite good though. Door number 17 is down here, which is Doctor Strange's cloak of levitation, which is down, but it's not in there, so we'll have to move on to the next door, just in case it's missing. So door number 18 is Doctor Strange with the cloak of levitivity, which is quite cool. As you see, Doctor Strange has got his spit on his sideburns there, so it's quite a nice little figure, really. Do quite like that. It's a nice figure to get. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 figures so far. So we haven't, so doing quite well. So door number 19 is a lamp and apple mini build like that. They can incorporate that into a Lego City or a Harry Potter next year, I think, to be honest with you. And try next year if you do an Avengers one, maybe a few less furniture type bits, and do maybe some Avengers type bits as well. But if you are going to go figure heavy, I think you'd probably get away with probably a little bit of recycling if you really want to. So next we have door number 20, which is the toy train with a pin particled individual. So it's either Ant-Man, Wasp, Yellow Jacket, Janet Van Dyne, Hank Pym. So there we go. Or even Cassie Lang as well. It could be one of many or so. But you got like a mini. That's not a bad little thing for an Avengers advent calendar, to be honest with you. So door number 22 is Wong with a cosmic cube. This is a nice figure. I don't think I've got a proper Wong figure, and the cosmic cube piece is quite good, really though. Not sure it's been used in other sets before, but if you're after a cube that looks like a cosmic cube, they've done a good job there. So there's lots of magic going on here. Unfortunately, I don't feel feeling we're not getting the magic of seeing Loki, unfortunately. So next we have door number 21, which is a table of food. This is a bit of a more Harry Potter or Lego City one which they usually stick in. So, but they did a table of food and drink on the last Avengers one as well. So I think because it's figure heavy, I think they're trying to balance it off with other Christmassy type stuff. But you can incorporate that into other Lego sets if you wanted to. So it's not that bad. So put that there a minute. Next we have door number 22, if I can find that. Was that 22 there? Let's have a look. Well, that's door number 21. Door number 22 must be around here somewhere. Bear with me, I am having number blindness here. I do really apologise. I'm just trying to find door number 22. Oh no, I've done 22, my apologies. So we are on door number 23. This is a long project and sometimes you forget stuff. So there, and so we have a Christmas tree base in door number 23. So we'll put that there. Now we come to the main event, which is door number 24, which is here. And we can take an educated guess at what this is going to be. It's not going to be what I would really like it to be, but instead of actually, we'll have a look, see what we've got anyway. So it's a Christmas tree. As you can see, it's your standard Lego Christmas tree. So not a Loki figure, unfortunately, which would have been nice for the Loki throne. So we'll just have to assume that Loki's been turned into a throne by Doctor Strange and Wong, messing around with the cosmic cube. That's never good. That's never good news. So we start off with a brown one with brick and two, I think it might be green actually, two green 1 bricks with studs all round, all the way around the sides. That goes on there like so. Now we've got a dark green 2x4 angled plates and some and 4 of these. Well, no, so that's a light green 2x4 angled plate and a dark green 3x2 angled plate. These go on like so. So I'll just do these first. Got this 4 times. They go on like that, and then we attach various baubles and pieces, trying to work out where this. Then we attach these pieces on the sides here. Try to work out exactly how it goes on. Got to straighten these bits up first. Once you get it straight one side, you'll be all right. This has to go on here. Bear with me, I'm just trying to work out how this actually attaches on here. So these pieces seem to move a lot. Bear with me, I seem to have a little bit lurgy. As you see, you've got to keep these pieces straight. Why can't they just stick a Loki figure in or something like that? Or put a Christmas tree in with the base or something. I think that would be way too easy, but there's too many bits that can move there, so I'm going to work out how to. It doesn't seem to want to align quite right as well, which is a difficult thing. What you need to do, you need to attach these pieces on here. So bear with me on this. This is proving quite fiddly for some reason. It's just doesn't seem to be wanting to attach. Unless I've got some duff pieces here, which is probably not, but. See, it moves one way and then it seems to move the other way. Once you get one of these pieces in, but it seems to. We've got to get these flat first to get in here, and then. Oh. Let me have another look at this, see if it shows me any more. Oh, I see. Yeah, I'll put 2 of these in the middle, that's the reason it's not attaching. So you've got another bit to try and. So you put 2 of these square studs in the middle, like so, and then it should attach. Yeah, that's it. That goes in like that. On the top there, that goes on the bottom here. So it should look like that. That's the reason it wasn't attaching, because it's really hard to see these instructions. They are quite small and fiddly, so thank you for bearing with me on that, and do feel free to fast forward through the bit where I was struggling, and I hope you don't have the same struggle. So I've got a little bit on the base here, a little bit on the top here, like so. And we stick some of these gold studs on the side. We stick them in random. There probably is a proper way of doing it, but I think as long as I'm just sticking them all on here anyway. Go for two on each at the moment, and then go from there. It's a Christmas tree. It's done randomly anyway. So this is your final one for the advent calendar. A Christmas tree there, and have a Christmas tree there, and one can put the cosmic cube on the top of the Christmas tree for Christmas. Not a good place to put it really, because it would cause all sorts of chaos, but it has saved the Marvel Universe more than once over its history. So there we over its history since it's been around. So there we go. We've got the cosmic cube there on a Christmas tree. I was kind of really hoping for a Loki figure for the throne, or maybe a Thor figure, because you've got Thor's hammer there, which is so. But there is a distinct lack of Asgardians in this advent calendar this year, and an awful lot of like redo builds on it. So, but overall, it's got 7 official figures. Yeah, 8 if you count the Robo Snowman. The Iron Man reindeer is nice. You maybe count that as a figure. Overall, it's not too bad, this one. The figures have made it for me. That's because I don't. But if you've got all the other sets, you're probably not going to be overly impressed. It's nice to get a Loki throne. That is quite nice. I haven't seen one of those before. That's a nice build. This is the favourite vehicle build, because it just says Christmas. The ones they've redone from previous years, I could take or leave. The Loki throne is very nice. The Christmas tree and cosmic cube is quite good, to be honest with you. But like I say, a Loki figure would have been nicer. You've got a Doctor Strange and a Wong figure, which is good. The Captain America and Spider-Man, Black Widow and Iron Man, they are the mainstays that they always seem to go for. Maybe a Santa variant of Iron Man would be nice. An Iron Santa, that would be even nicer one next year. But overall, can't really complain about it. But for 30 quid, I think they've done quite well. But if they're going to put the price up, keep the figure count good. And if you are going to repeat stuff, we'll put some nice figures in. And maybe if you're going to put a Loki throne in, put a Loki figure in. Because if you got a Loki on there, that would be really cool. But we'll just assume that Doctor Strange and Wong have just turned him into a throne. So wouldn't be too surprised if they did that for Christmas, just to teach him a lesson. So like I say, there isn't much more I can really say about it now. But so if you do have any comments or feedback on this year's Avengers Advent Calendar, do feel free to add them at the end of the video, and I'll try to give you a shout out on an upcoming video. I'm on YouTube, Instagram, and Threads, and certain Facebook groups as well. So, also any kind comments or any feedback is always appreciated for the channel. If you do put a comment, make sure it's either kind or constructive, and you will get a shout out. So stay safe, keep building, happy holidays, and if you only come back for the Advent calendars. If you do only come back for the Advent calendars, I hope to see you next year. Stay safe. Stay safe. Keep building. Make mine Marvel. Avengers Assemble. And happy holidays to you all. Happy New Year. And hope to see you. Hope to see you on an upcoming video. Thank you for watching.